Just starting. Just starting.
Hi everyone, my name is Yenni. I'm from Meatology. Today, I'd like to share with you how to trim a Wagyu rump like a pro. So, and plus, right after that, I'm going to sear a piece of rump, just like you sear it, and then you're going to cook it easily, effortlessly. Okay, now I'm going to strip this off. Okay, now this is a fresh piece of Rump Wagyu marbling number 6. Okay. Okay, notice it's very heavy. So now let me get this off. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is to trim off the fats. Okay, now these fats, you can actually save them up for your burgers, okay, or for searing your meats and all. So you actually don't be shy, just like trim off the excess layers of the fats, and you can actually mince them up, mix it up with a little bit of minced beef. Okay, now I'm not going to remove entirely the fats, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to reserve some, just when we're searing it, and then when these fats get caramelized and being released, it adds flavor to your steak. Alright, so here goes nothing. Just alright. Now check out the marbling, okay, of this piece of meat. Okay, this part is actually called the rump. Okay, now if you see, there are pieces which they look like they're just sticking there, hanging in onto the other parts. So remove that. Okay, and then of course there's this part here where it's actually quite the sinew, okay, of the beef, which will make it very tough. So what you'd like to do here is to remove a little bit of it. Okay, put it aside. Okay, like now. So now you look at this beef, this piece here. Okay, as you see the grains, they're actually running along this way, right? The grain of the meat. So what you're really gonna do is that you need to cut into, that means against the grain. Meaning, so if let's say you were to hold a bundle of sticks together, it's very hard to break. You can't break it when it's going like that. So if let's say you were to eat your steak, you eat it like that. So you can't actually bite it through. What's going to happen is that the entire piece of steak is going to be so tough. Now here the aim is actually to cut against it, just like that. Okay. Now before I go through that, I'm just going to release some meat here, some excess which is going to be tough. You see, if you see this shiny bit here, okay, we need to just remove this because this is very tough. You can't actually bite into it. The only way by making it tender would be to stew it for at least about 3 to 3 hours, like simmer it, and then the tendons and the sinew will actually fall apart. The connective tissues would actually break down, right? Okay, so now look again very carefully. This is the part, yeah? Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut right against it. Alright, and here you go. Okay, so cut right against it. Now, so with this piece of steak, I'm going to cut it to finer pieces, so that what you're going to do, you can actually sear it, and then over really high heat. So we do it like a minute steak kind of thing. Okay, so then you get to enjoy the beef very quickly. Okay, you do not need to wait for it like for too long. And for those of you who are scared to manage the steak being too thick, so I'd like to just share with you, cut it to like thinner slices. Okay, use the other knife here, cut it to thinner slices, and about this size here. Okay, and I'm gonna turn the heat on and heat it up. Now, you remember earlier on we have this chunks of fats here, right? So right now I'm not going to use any oil, so I'm just going to use the fats from the beef. Okay, that's to get the extra flavor from the beef out. Okay, so make sure that the pan is really heated up and hot. So right now we have a portable stove and a very nice simple non-stick pan. Okay, so let's try. It's not hot enough. So once if it is really hot enough, the heat from the pan actually radiates out, and then you can actually feel at the palm of your hand. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is going to run. Look at how the fats are melting. Okay. Hear that sound, the sizzling sound. Right. Look at how it's melting now. Throw in a bit of garlic. That's it. Okay. So, yep. Okay. And then, okay. Don't do this without a pair of tongs at home, because it's quite hot. So, but as fingers and chef's fingers, our fingers are quite tempered already, so we can stand a little bit more heat. Okay, what I used to tell my chef before this, and then I'll tell her your fingers are actually meant for burning. Okay, because you all of us, we need to cook every day. We need to be touching hot food and all that, so you actually need to season your fingers. Alright. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to sear it first. I'm not going to add any salt, just naked like that. Okay. And then maybe throw in a sprig of rosemary. Okay. And look at the oil excreted from this piece of fat here. Okay. One more, and the other one, move it about. Okay, so this is like really thin. Okay, about half a minute on each side. Alright, so now this is the part. Okay, I'm not going to use any oil. I know I have butter, I have cooking oil here, but I'm just going to grind some fresh pepper from the pepper mill. Okay, then season with sea salt. My favorite is always using sea salt flakes, because sea salt flakes tend not to be overly salty. Just reminds me each time when I go into the sea, and then I get a little bit of seawater in my mouth. So right now, with the MCO and all that, nobody can travel anywhere. So we just make the best out of what we can. Alright, so we're done. Off the flame. Okay, I'm gonna stack it up here. Okay. Now, what I'll do here, let it rest a little bit. Okay, but even so, okay, even if I do not rest it, okay, even if I do not rest it, I would actually be able to cut this. Look at that. Now this is just, you do not worry, okay, you should not worry that your steak will get overcooked unless you actually cook it for more than 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Then you probably overcook it. So this is like, check out the thickness. So now you can actually go over it with a little bit more salt. Okay, and then I'm gonna have the first piece of Wagyu steak right from the rump. Now the flavor and all that, because of the marbling, the flavor comes together, and then you can actually taste the beef, and then of course the fats from the beef. When we sear it, it's just perfect. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed the tips and all that I've shared. Hope to see you next video. Take care and stay safe.